Hello, my name is Trisha. I'm an HR consultant, career and personal development coach, an author, and the CEO of Sidat Consult Limited, an HR consulting firm based in Accra, Ghana. Welcome to my channel, Career Clinic with Trisha. On this channel, I share with you all that you need to get your dream job, grow, and advance in your career. So if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of my next video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 common interview questions and how you can answer them. So if you're ready, let's get started. Now, before we start, I need you to understand this. There's a debate going on that these questions, some of them are not relevant, or some of them we shouldn't ask candidates. But interviewers continue to ask these questions. So long as interviewers ask this question, you need to know how to answer them during interview. So that's why I'm going to share these 7 interview questions with you and show you how you can answer them. So stay with me and let's get it going. The first common interview question that you'll be asked is, tell us about yourself. And most often than not, this will be the first question you'll be asked because it sort of also acts as an icebreaker for the whole interview session. So you'll be asked this question. Now, when you're asked this question, what exactly do we want to know when we ask you this question? We want to know whether you are suitable for the role and whether your personality is a good fit for the company. So when we are asking you this question, that is what is at the back of our minds. That is what we want to know, whether you are suitable for the role and whether your personality is a good fit for the company, or whether you fit into the culture of the company. So what should you tell us when we ask you this question, or how should you show us or answer this question? First, tell us at least 3 things about you that are relevant to the requirements of the job, and highlight your key achievements and show us how you can handle the job. Show us that indeed you can handle the job, you can do well in this role. Do's and don'ts. Keep it short and simple. When you answer this question, keep it very short and simple. Don't belabor it, don't go round and round. Just keep it simple. And don't focus on your personal life, except it has something to do with the requirement of the job. This is not the time for you to tell us the story of your life. Sometimes when we ask candidates this question, that's when they begin to tell us the names of their family members, the fact that they are the firstborn of their family, the food they like. But please, this is not the time for that, okay? You remember, we want to know whether you are suitable for the role. So say something that tells us that you are suitable for the role. So don't focus on your personal life, except it has something to do with the requirement of the job. So don't say something like, well, where do I start? I was born in so and so, and then you keep going and going. That's recounting your life history. We are not interested in that. We are not interested in the food you like best and all that. No, please. Okay. So how should you answer it? For example, I am a reliable, honest, and hardworking professional who prides herself on the ability to get things done. I am agile and a fast learner, and I have a track record of achievements. My biggest achievement was when I was awarded as the best customer service representative in my previous job for consistently delivering high standards when dealing with customers. I'm also great at working in a team. While I'm perfectly capable of working alone, I also thrive in a team environment, and I love the feeling of completing tasks and projects while working with others. So in this case, you have done your research, you have studied the requirements of the job, and you know that one of the requirements is teamwork, or be a team player, or working in a team. So you stress that, right? I take my professional development seriously. Currently, I'm undertaking an online course to improve on my presentation skills. Overall, I am confident, organized, trustworthy, and a loyal person who will not disappoint you if you give me the opportunity to work for you. So something like this. Now, the second question, the second common interview question is, why should we hire you? And when we ask you this question, what really do we want to know? We want to know why you are better than all the candidates you are going to interview. You may not know all the candidates, you know. That is why some people are of the opinion that this question, recruiters or interviewers shouldn't ask this question. But so long as they keep on asking this question, you need to know how to answer it. So I will show you how you can answer this question. But when we ask you this question, what we are seeking to find out is whether you stand out, whether you are better than all the other candidates we are going to interview. So what should you tell us, or what should you show us? Tell us what makes you different from other candidates. Focusing on yourself, but tell us what makes you different. What makes you special and unique, and make sure that you align your skills and the experiences to the role we are interviewing you for. Then answer this question based on the requirements of the job. In fact, all the questions that you'll be asked during the interview, be seeking to find out whether you're suitable for the role. So your answer should be based on the requirements of the job. Take the opportunity to stand out from the crowd and show us how you can help the company, how you can add value to the company. That is very important. Do's and don'ts. Be specific. Be specific, all right? And don't be too modest. This is not the time to, show that you are a good goodie. No, this is your chance to shine. So make it count. Let them know why they should hire you, but don't brag or talk too much. And don't show why you want the job. Show us why you are the best or perfect fit for the job, okay? So don't show us, I want the job because I've been staying at home for a long time and I've not been working and I really need a job because I have a family that are depending on me. No. We are not interested in that. Show us why you are the perfect fit for the job. So for example, I have a unique combination of strong technical skills and the ability to build strong customer relationships. This allows me to use my knowledge to enhance the services delivered to customers and to address any concerns raised by customers. So for this role, one of the requirements is customer service skills. So you are stressing this to let them know that yes, they should hire you because you have what they need. Or you can say, I've been interested in working for Siddharth Consult ever since you launched your online courses. I'm very passionate about technology and innovation, and this role would allow me to leverage my skills to project and help Siddharth Consult deliver efficiently and effectively its online courses. It would also let me align my passions with my work experience for a company that I really, really believe in. This is a good response. The third question, what are your strengths? And this is very, very important. When we ask you this question, what really do we want to know? We want to know what you are best at doing. So how should you answer this question? What should you tell us or show us? First, show us what you are best at doing. And show us what you know to be the strength the company puts a lot of premium on. So for example, if you think that the company puts premium on customer service, then if one of your key skills is customer service, then let us know. If the company puts premium on learning, then let us know if that is your strength, right? Make your strengths relevant to the job. So don't give us a strength that is not relevant to the job. So for example, if you're good at swimming and the job has got nothing to do with swimming, don't tell us that your strength, one of your strengths is swimming, because swimming has got nothing to do with the job. Rather, give us strengths that are relevant to the job we are interviewing you for. Do's and don'ts. Choose strengths that are aligned with the requirements of the job and highlight at least 2 strengths that are crucial for the role. Remember, I'm emphasizing and focusing on the requirements of the job that are relevant to the role. So you should know how you should answer this question. Don't make claims that you cannot illustrate or demonstrate with an example or a fact. So in other words, do not lie. If you don't have that strength, don't lie. You should be able to demonstrate that you have the strength. Don't sound like a superwoman or a superman, as if you know everything, because really you don't. Right. So, for example, what can you say? I've been told that I'm a good communicator, and in fact, at my current company, I lead a weekly meeting where I present objectives and achievements to the entire company. That's a good response. Or you can say, as a cyber security specialist, my greatest strength is my intellectual curiosity, and I enjoy researching the latest technology trends so that our critical information technology systems remain uncompromised. Great. Wonderful. Now, the fourth common interview question is, what is your biggest weakness? And this question, when you ask candidates, they don't like it. Sometimes they tell you they don't have weaknesses, but of course, everybody has a weakness. And when we ask you this question, what really do we want to know? We want to know your self-awareness. I want to know whether you are truthful. So what should you tell us or show us when you're answering this question? Show that you are aware of your weakness, number one. Number two, show what you have done to overcome that weakness. And show that, yes, you are self-aware and that you have the ability to take steps to improve on yourself. Do's and don'ts. Never lie. Do not say I don't have a weakness. That will be a lie because everybody has a weakness. And do not give a weakness that is connected with the job requirements. This is very important, please. Yes, you have a weakness, but you don't want your weakness to affect your chances of getting employed or getting hired. So mention a weakness that is not connected or related to the requirements of the job. Mention a weakness that is not a competency of the role you are being interviewed for. Don't say you don't have any weakness. Everybody has a weakness, right? But the most important thing is turn your weakness into a strength at the end of it all. So, for example, I'm not as strong as I would like to be on social media. So I'm spending about 3 hours a week blogging on topics I'm interested in and reading some perspectives on the business-to-business value of social media. I'm already learning some things I can bring here and hope to find more ideas on how to use social media as a customer relationship tool. So for example, if it's a customer service role and customer service skills are important, this will be a good thing to say. Question 5, why are you leaving your current role? Almost all the time you'll be asked this question. And when we ask you this question, what really do we want to know? We want to know exactly what you want from this role so that we know that if we employ you, you will not leave us for the reasons that you've given us leaving your former role or your current role. What should you tell us or how should you show us when you're answering this question? Indicate something specific that the company you are being interviewed for has that you're attracted to, okay? And if you were fired, be honest and explain the situation and take responsibility for it. Then explain what you learned from that experience. So you are turning the experience, even though negative, into a positive one. Give a positive reason why you want to leave, okay? Do's and don'ts, and I need you to pay particular attention here because most of the candidates do what I'm going to tell you not to do when they are asked this question. Don't say anything negative about your current or previous employees. Don't. No, don't do that. Because if you do that, it gives us the impression that tomorrow, if you are leaving us, you're going to say the same negative things about us. So don't say anything negative. Don't lie if you were fired from your previous job. Let them know you were fired and explain the circumstances and especially the learning points from that experience. Don't offer more information than is needed. It's not necessary, all right? So please don't say anything negative. Sometimes we have interviewed candidates and when we asked them this question, they went on telling something negative on and on and on about the company, and that made us close our minds to them, even though they had the skills that we were requiring. But we just closed our minds because we realized that they were not to be trusted. And don't say something like, it's time for a career switch and I'd like to try my hands at the job you are offering. It means that you won't stay, you will leave. You just want to use our place as a stepping stone. Or I'm tired of doing the same old thing. It's not a good response. Even if you are tired of doing it, don't say it. It's not a good response. All right. Give a positive reason why you are leaving the role. So you can say something like, I managed to survive 2 rounds of corporate downsizing, but the third one was a 20% reduction in the workforce, which included me, unfortunately. Or you can say, after 2 years, I have made the decision to look for a company that is team focused where I can add my experience. That's all. Don't badmouth any company. Don't say any negative thing about your previous company. Now, the sixth interview question that you are likely to be asked is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Now, when we ask you this question, what really do we want to know? We want to know that you are an ambitious person, but you're also focused on the job at hand. And we also want to know that we could count on you to stay with us for a long term, not forever though. And then we also want to know that we can plan with you because you are committed to the role. So what should you tell us when we ask you this question? Show your level of commitment to the position we are interviewing you for, all right? And show a realistic growth strategy that is directly tied to the role you are being interviewed for and the needs and values of the company. Remember, you want this job, all right? So whatever plans you have for the future in the next 5 years, let it be tied to the role you are being interviewed for and the values of the company. Demonstrate your interest in the long-term career with the company and align your goals with that of the organization, okay? Do's and don'ts. Don't sound like this particular job is a stepping stone for you, no. So you don't see yourself in the next 5 years, that is outside of the company. So you tell them that the next 5 years, you want to maybe start your own company, all right? And in the next 5 years, you want to do something that will tell them that you just want to use our company as a learning point or a stepping stone. Don't say you want to be the CEO of the company in the next 5 years. It's not realistic. And don't tell the hiring manager or the person interviewing you that I want to be in your seat in the next 5 years. Even if you say it as a joke, do not say it. Don't say it, okay? Because then it means that you want to take their job and they will just boot you out. They won't consider you at all. Okay, so you can say something like, my immediate goal is to get a job in a growth-oriented company. My long-term goal will depend on where the company goes. I hope to eventually grow into a position of responsibility. This is a good enough, strategy. I see myself in an editor position, by which time I would have been working in journalism for over 15 years. Subsequently, I will be ready to move into a more strategic position where I can use my experience to lead a team. Great. The last interview question, common interview question that you may be asked is, what is your expected salary? And this question, most candidates don't like it. They don't want to answer it, but you must answer it. Some are debating that it's not necessary, but as long as recruiters or interviewers keep asking you this question, you need to find out how you can answer them. So stay with me. What do we really want to know? We want to know your worth. We want to know whether you know your worth, okay? So what should you tell us, right? Have a look at the average salary of someone in the industry, okay? In the industry that you are being interviewed for, who possess similar skills to yourself, and then have a conversation with them. Let them give you an idea what the salary range is. And then give a specific amount or a range if you can't give a specific amount. Give a realistic figure based on your research. So before you enter the interview room, research about the industry average or salary range for that particular role you are being interviewed for. Do's and don'ts. Do research about the industry average for the role. So like I've said, before you go into the room, the interview session, make sure that you have researched and you know the industry average salary. And do not say, I'm not sure. How much are you offering me? Or I know you have a salary structure. Yes, we know that, but we still want you to tell us. So do your research and give us a range. So for example, you can say something like, I know that salaries are generally country, industry, and organization specific. Based on the industry average for my kind of experience and skills, I'm looking for a starting salary of between 5,000 and 7,000. You can also give a specific amount. And if they indicated the salary range when they were advertising the position, you could answer in this way. I saw your salary range of between 5,000 and 10,000 for this position. And based on my experience and skills, I expect to be paid an amount of 8,000 Ghana cedis as a starting salary. That is fine. So there you have them. These are the 7 common interview questions and how you can answer them. I hope you learned something from them. And as you are preparing for your interview, make sure that everything else is based on the requirements of the job. Answer based on your specific skills, achievements, abilities, strength, and then also look at the requirements of the job and answer your questions based on the requirements of the job and what is relevant to the role you are being interviewed for. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button now and the notification bell so you get notified of my next video. So until I see you again, keep preparing for your dream job and your career advancement. Bye.